So today I would like to show you how to create new project in ArcGIS, ArcMap, and how to behave in it. So when we open ArcMap, we can see this dialog with new document. We can use it in such kind of templates or just use blank map which is already open behind. So let's press OK or cancel, and we will start with empty untitled ArcMap document. What we'll do first, so at first let's save the document somewhere. We will list it in my computer in C, and I created already folder GIS tutorial. I just short mention to all names you are using for the folders and datasets. Please avoid any special characters, any spaces, and so it will be more trouble with it. So let's name project number 1 and store it here. When I check my catalog, I can see my home folder GIS tutorial where already project 1 mxd file is stored. As you can see, the name of the project left up corner. When you are looking for initial icons, so catalog is over here. When I accidentally close it, for example, I can open it again over here. I can even use auto hide of this icon when I go in the middle and open it again, or I can just put it here permanently, and in this case I can move it, my catalog, just everywhere, or place it which part of my screen I would like to have it, or use auto hide it again. Let's go in catalog, and at first let's create new file geodatabase and rename it. If I press F2, I'm able to rename it for database 1. And what is very much helpful is to use right button, make default geodatabase. It means that all data automatically will show you dialog to store data you will create exactly in this database. So make default geodatabase. The same setup can be visible in File, Map Document Properties. You can see default geodatabase for this project is over here. You can even change it if you would like to, and you can use all the properties if you want: title of the project, summary description, and so it's based on you. So just title test 1, and I can leave it to rest. And what is very helpful is to use path names, like stored relative path names to data source. In the case I use it like this, it means that if I move all folder GIS tutorial where database, project, and all other data are stored. I can open it from CD, from the flash drive, just zip it and send it to other guys and they will be able to open it again. So right now I have a data. I have a project, finally was created. Let's add the data. The easiest way, add data from ArcGIS Online. This is the best way how to find nice, easy visible data. I'm coming from Czech Republic, so let's try some data from Czech Republic. We will use our photo Czech Republic and we will use it orthophoto map of Czech Republic, web Mercator, and add it to the project. How to work in it. I can use this hand by left clicking mouse button. I can use zoom in, zoom out. You can see the scale over here, absolute scale. You can see the units right down. You can see and use icons, for example zoom in is very helpful. I can zoom in by clicking for sure, but it's the same like a mouse button, mouse wheel, but I can use it even for dragging with left button, mouse button, for zooming in more detail. If I do accidentally some really small dragging like this and I'm lost, I can use go back to previous extent and go for steps back and use different view. I can show you some of handy things. For example, this measure tool can be very helpful to measure distance, whatever you would like to, or even the area of some part of the land you would like to know. Very handy setup. You can find in geoprocessing options, for example, keeping results management. If you are working with tools we will work later, you can choose how long the results will be stored, or override outputs of geoprocessing operation. So just to have options to override some accidentally wrong outputs of our tools, very helpful as well. If you are using another softwares where the mouse zoom is different, you can even switch in ArcMap option if you would like to roll forward when you are dragging up, zoom in or zoom out, or a couple of other things can be changed. Okay, sometimes we will need to use Arc Toolbox for sure. You can open it by this icon and directly to find tools in this, let's say, toolbox 3, or to use search window and search it in tools, and I just try to find clip tools, for example. Yeah. Right now, if I would like to open clip tool, I'm able to open it only if I have already in customize extension, I already turn on the tools or toolboxes I have license for. In case that I turn off all these, I'm not able to open it anymore. So I have to turn on toolbox I would like to have access to. Okay, what now? We can easily and fastly export data. We will change our view to layout view, data view if we are working with the data, layout view if we would like to create a map. You can see the view, data and layout here. Let's use right click page and print setup, right click on the mouse button, page and print setup, and we can use size of, for example, A4, landscape orientation, can use printer settings, and use changing of size of this and just move it on the paper directly, or very handy, easily right click, distribute, fit to margins, fit to whole page, and we can export the map. We don't have any legend right here. What we can edit right now can be scale text, for example, just to know what is the scale, absolute scale of our map. Very fast map. I can change the sizes. So this is the absolute scale, or I can add the relative scale as well. I use metric system, kilometers. Okay. And if I use absolute scale, let's choose some detail over here. If I can change the place I'm looking for, I use this handy icon. And very quickly use file, export map, and export it into my home folder. I use PNG format, resolution 300 dpi. Yes, sure, why not? Project 1 PNG, export. When the map is exported, I can see it directly in my folder, and this is the output map. So, very quickly, how to behave in for beginners and how to export map from ArcMap.